During today's urgent question about the increase of drones over prison, we had one of the best questions I've heard in the Commons for quite some time. Just to bring you up to speed on this, drones dropping contraband into prison started off as just drugs and mobile phones, that sort of thing. As technology's increased, so too has the severity of the contraband. Right now, weapons are currently being found, and having dangerous prisoners being able to get their hands on weapons is quite scary for everybody. Robert Jenrick, the Shadow Justice Secretary, used the opportunity to try and score some political points. He was shot down very quickly with some accurate, hard truths. I was going to just play that clip, but then we got a question that I think everybody wants to know the answer to.
And if organised crime gangs can deliver phones and drugs to inmate cells, they could be delivering serious weapons and explosives as well. The Chief Inspector said the potential for escapes or hostage-taking is an enormous concern. This could not be more serious. The situation has become, in the words of the Chief Inspector, a threat to national security. Now, I don't pretend these problems are entirely new, but they have deteriorated and they need urgent action. And does she agree with the Chief Inspector that the failure to grip this situation is a serious indictment of their department?
Mr. Speaker, the failure to grip this situation, well, who had 14 years to grip this situation? At least this government is taking action in the first...
Thank you. Carry on, Mr. Dickey.
This government at least is taking action within the first 6 months. He will know, the honourable member, that drone sightings around prisons increased over 770% between 2019 and 23. That was on his government's watch. Much like everything in our prisons, his government has left it for us to fix the broken system and clean up their mess. It's a bit rich for him to come here and lecture us when he's had 14 years to put this right. We are installing new CCTV systems, netting and other countermeasures to combat drones, clamp down on the contraband and fuels violence behind bars, tackling drones through a cross-government approach, as well as learning from our international counterparts to support our efforts. We are working, Mr. Speaker, with our Five Eyes partners, because this is not a UK problem, this is a global problem, and that's why we're working with our Five Eyes partners to deal with it.
Mr. Speaker, this is a long-standing problem and the last government didn't do anywhere near enough to deal with this. One issue they did do was when the former Prime Minister was Lord Chancellor, Liz Truss organised for more dogs to bark at drones around prisons and assured us that that would work. Has the Ministry of Justice done an assessment on how effective that policy was?
Minister.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I think everybody agrees that that policy was barking.
But what we are doing is solutions such as installing extra netting. I was at HMP Pentonville last week. They've now got patrol dogs who are barking, which helps deter drones. So we're using all kinds of solutions to deal with contraband coming into our prison.
It was only last month that Robert Jenrick got his backside handed to him over the prison crisis. Maybe he's going to make this a monthly outing for him. So watch him embarrass himself in the video that's on screen now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time.